I'm Dan Ackerman, and we're here shining a product spotlight on the 2013 version of Apple's MacBook Air. From the outside, this may seem very familiar, just like the MacBook Airs from last year or the year before, and it actually looks the same from the outside. However, on the inside, there's enough new stuff going on here that I feel comfortable saying this is one of the most universally useful computers you can buy right now. The big difference this time around is this has one of Intel's latest 4th generation Core i series processors, otherwise known by the codename Haswell. And that gives you a performance boost, to be sure, but more important than that, it gives you a really good battery boost. And Apple is already very well known for giving you excellent battery life with their laptops. So when you add Haswell to that, this particular system on our video playback test ran for 12 hours straight, which is astronomical. Now, if you're going online all the time or playing games or doing a lot of other heavy lifting with it, it's not going to last for 12 hours, but you're still going to be able to get through pretty much a full day with the 13-inch MacBook Air. Now, that Haswell architecture also gives you better integrated graphics. Mac gaming is still not fantastic, but if you do find some games you can play, you're going to get better onboard performance here without having to have a discrete graphics card, which is not an option in a system like this. You also, of course, get a Thunderbolt port that acts as a video out and lets you access these super fast Thunderbolt peripherals. And I think the most interesting thing about the 2013 version of the MacBook Air is that it's $1099 now. It used to be more expensive. They've cut the price by $100. And when you add that to the really high-end battery life, you get a product that is just the gold standard for what we think of as an ultrabook. You wouldn't use that term for a MacBook. That's reserved for Windows PCs. But despite that, this still is pretty much what everyone thinks of when they think of an ultrabook. And that's because it's still very thin, very light, even though the design is a couple of years old. And the touchpad and keyboard are just unmatched anywhere, especially the multi-touch gestures on the touchpad. I'm Dan Ackerman, and that's the 13-inch MacBook Air.